Hello friends, welcome back. This is Nima. I'm making my card for Craft Roulette episode 290, and the parameters for today: project card for friends, the colors bright colors, the element happy, and random a partial image. For today's card I'm using a bunch of different products. I'm using an embossing folder that give you snowflakes pattern, and I'm using this die set from C6. I'm also using some little snowmen that I already stamped, and the snowmen that I'm using, they're gonna be hidden bows, and I already have all my pieces pre-cut for the house. I'm using bright colors, and the windows, they're gonna be in white, and I'm using other details in red and yellow. Before I put this house together, I'm gonna add a little bit of a shading around the house. So this is the way that the house came out, and I want to add some color to the background. The house will be around here, and I'm thinking that maybe I can add a little bit of pink as well, or more on the purple side, because I already colored and fussy cut my gingerbread, the boy and the girl, and she has a little bit of purple, so I can add some purple to those snowflakes. I'm just gonna take this small cube and then go over, slightly over, and again it's just to add a little bit of shade. I don't want to just color everything way too dark. It's just a shade of color, just some hint of the color that it is actually from the house itself. And there's also from the her dress. Right. Just a little bit, so they show a little better also. And yeah, my sky is pink, those snowflakes are pink. They just take the color reflection. Yep. All right, I'm gonna add a snowbank in here, and then we're gonna put this card together. So let's put this card together. I have my background glued to the card base. And here's the house. The house will be, we're thinking to put it on the side, but I'm going to put it right in the middle. But there's this snowbank that I want to put in here. And I have foam tape, just a strip. And just want to make sure that I put the house in the right position. All right, so that's where my house will go. And I'm gonna also put foam tape. But then my two gingerbread kids, I want one on either side, but I want them like picking out from the house. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue so I can position the house and position, let's put the house where it goes. And yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. All right. And then this one will go also picking out from the house a little bit like that. Yep. Okay, so let's add a little bit of glue to arm and the leg. So I can get the position of the gingerbread kid, the boy and the girl, and I'm gonna put foam tape on the back. So now I put a lot of foam tape in the house. The house will be barely in the snowbank, and I didn't put foam tape on the tip of the legs because I know that they were going to be on top of the snowbank, and I already have that in there. So if that's where I want everything, I think I'm going to move it just a little bit. All right, that sounds good. I mean, it looks good. Let's move this leg up. Okay, and commit. It's just right on the top. And then I have a message that I'm gonna add in here. Let me find it. Here is the message that I have. It will read, "With love to you." And then there's going to be another one on that side. Across the miles. This is a card for my friend. My friend lives in Puerto Rico and I live in US, in Florida. So I'm sending this card to her. And then inside, wishing you a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm going to add something else in here, 2 more things. First, I just realized that I'm missing something very important, is that door needs like a doorknob. And I'm gonna add a little bit of white inside. But this is not a good pen. All right. And a little bit of texture in the snowbank. I love this snowbank. It's called Snowbank, and it's acrylic with a lot of texture. And I like to use a spatula just to create more texture when I put it in there. Put a thin layer and then tap, 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 so you get all those peaks in there. And that will add up a little bit of interesting details in here. And I have some embellishments that I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna wait just a couple minutes while this is a little bit drier, so I don't mess it up. And then I'll come back in a second to finish with this. I have these embellishments in here, and I'm gonna use these ones that they have a little bit of a shade of pink, and they have glue, but anyway, because they're kind of old, I'm just gonna put some extra glue here and there. And I just want to add just some, you know what, I'm gonna put one right there because I have some that they're kind of small. Yeah, they have a little bit of glue. Let's put a large one in there, small one in here. Actually, put this one in here and then put a large one in there, or medium size. I'm gonna add a large one on the top of the house. All right, so let's check the parameters. So we have a card for a friend, and this is a card that I'm sending to my friend. She lives far away, so that's why the message is with love to you across the miles, and then the rest of the message is inside. The colors, bright colors, definitely. The element, happy, and that's on the message inside. Well, these two kids are very happy, but there's also a Happy New Year inside. And then the partial image, the two kids, they're showing a partial of their body. There's also some of those snowflakes that they have been cut off on the sides, so those are also partial in it. So I hope you like my my card, and I'll see you again next week with another Craft Roulette card. And in the meantime, every day until October 31st, I am posting every day a little picture that I'm doing for Inktober 2025. I'll see you soon. Bye.